Oh, sorry for that noise. My computer is only charging in a certain spot right now, but I'm in Canada, land of the free, and alright, my camera's not working. Whatever. The show must go on. It's been put off for far too long. So, the Instagram account thing, I'm I would be okay with doing that, but um I also have things that like I don't normally write down that I also want to say when I lift. Um hey, Canada's weird, dude. All right, I got the thing up so I don't need to stall with talking about how weird Canada is. Not like the country itself, just going from United States to Canada. Anyway, so this is my RPE 7. Uh, uh, oh, this is supposed to be Comp Squat. Oh no, it is. Okay, cool. One of the things I've been doing a lot that I need to start working on is taking my RPE volume at or my RPE weight higher than it should be. I feel like it's crushing me deep down inside on my soul whenever I get the squat on my back. But no, it's really I feel like it crushes me later into my volume sets. So I don't know if that's why the auto reg is there or what. This is a 275. Don't know why I have 280 written down here. My shoulder blades were better this past week when I benched on Monday, and I didn't bench today. And I've just been sitting here eating poutine because I only have access to Uber Eats. I'm in the middle of nowhere. Here's some volume close grip bench, right? No, 3-2-1 tempo. I really need to get better at the down tempo. My forearms are giving me problems a little bit. Like, it just felt like they were weak. Oh no, this is 3 count pause bench. Never mind. We'll get to. Was a little too far over. So this is my deadlift. Um, Putting the hips back helped a lot. It made weight feel a lot better. I still don't know how much I'm supposed to necessarily feel, quote unquote, in my quads. My legs. My legs just feel like they aren't doing as much work, but then again, like I thought for a very long time that my glutes weren't doing enough work on the squat because like they weren't like sore and I didn't feel them or something like that. But they. I sure as hell feel them now after coming back to lift. This is a 255 set. This is set 2. Three is my limit before the form gets way too sloppy. And I always feel the need to readjust footing every single time the bar touches in a different spot. Here is comp squat. This is the 385. This is 280 bench. Okay. I know where we're at. This dude that's spotting me is one of the guys that I met at the gym. He crushes deadlift. But he's got the poverty bench, as you can see over on the right. It's okay. I'd rather be the other way around too. Um I think like after this time of doing single leg deadlift, I started to feel a little bit better about it. My range of motion ain't too great, but I think it's getting better. I don't think it's necessarily a problem or anything. Don't have anything to fill this void. Fuck, I could have talked about why Canada is weird. Okay, long story short, Canada just feels like someone went to the United States for a few days and then came back and tried to make his own United States. Everything's the same, except there's more French words instead of Spanish. And I don't know, it's like really similar. Usually when I go to other places, it's like, oh yeah, it's either this is the United States because I'm visiting somewhere in the United States, or this is very obviously somewhere else, but Canada is distinctively. I was going to make a reference, but that's kind of mean, or not mean, but like it could be taken the wrong way. I was going to say it's like how the difference between like chimps and humans is like 99.9% of the genome, but like then you get to who's the chimps and who's the humans, and it causes problems. And but that's the point. It feels really weird. Maybe I'm making too big of a deal out of it. Um, Anyway, I think this is tempo. I found a lot of success recently putting my butt down before my legs to help prevent unracking of my shoulder blades. I think I got all my Canada thoughts out. I know I need to focus on tempo. That 3 count down is probably my would probably get me an F if you were grading it. It's not that great. It could take a lot more work. Um, it's just I don't even think it's a weight thing. I think it's really just practice, like or being more cognizant when I do it. More cognizant practice. Um, Normal deadlifts in my street shoes, my shoes that I don't wear to the gym, feel really good. Not like because of the shoes, but these shoes deadlifts that I'm doing now, I really dug myself into a corner with how I started the sentence. These deadlifts that I'm doing in my non-deadlift shoes feel really good, and I think it's just because deadlifts in general, in the conventional position, feel all right. And I feel like eventually my sumo will get there to feeling all right. It's just something with not my hip pain, but did this really not take? Not my hip pain, but like just my hip in general. My hip in general is giving me some problems. So I missed Monday's squat. So this is 2 days ago, the 28th or yeah, the 28th. I put wrist wraps on today just because I kind of felt like it. Since my forearms gave me problems one of the last times I benched. So here's 280 again, and I way overshot this RPE, and I felt it in my volume sets coming up. But I felt good. It like felt good to move some like heavy weight, but not the sake of the rest of the program. Didn't move as smooth as I wanted it to. Alright, how much time do I got? Oh, I'm only at 10 minutes. Cool. Some housekeeping stuff. I don't think I have any of it for you. Yeah, I think I want to go to doing hip stuff more days a week. I started stretching more religiously this week, so on and so forth. Um, didn't mean to shit talk Canada. That's definitely not what I was doing. I'm really thinking about the monkey metaphor that I made earlier. Um, maybe America's the monkey. At least that's how a lot of Americans think the rest of the world views us. Anyway, that's besides the point. Another thing is, sorry, I'm really stuck on this. Another thing is, I was like, when I was driving from the airport, the dude in who was my Uber driver just kept asking me about guns in America. It was kind of weird. Uh, but yeah, gonna get back on Friday. Gonna try to lift as soon as I get off the plane. I'm supposed to be home at like 5. Um, that's gonna be really good for my joints from not moving at all to doing a lot of motion with a lot of heavy weight on my back. Um, I also looked up the Uber to see, like, I don't know exactly where your gym is or anything like that, but also don't know the geography of Canada. And I was like, oh, how close am I to where I think Taylor lifts or whatever to shoot you a text, and then I don't even think Uber like registered it. Anyway, so I'm gonna go finish my poutine and drink water because I haven't drank water all day. But I'm gonna stop rambling. I'm gonna really try not to get into the habit of rambling on these videos again. I got really good at it before my break.